go, baby! Uh-oh.
Chris Burke, flag sticks down. Burke keeps it low, drills it home against his old club.
Inside.
He's been in lethal
Oh.
against
Finish!
Killie this season.
Oh, crossbar, man!
Who rattles the crossbar.
Finish! Finish!
But here's Cant.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jamie McDonald getting a rare chance in goals and Kent denied. Jack.
Yes, Rayman! Come on! Fuck! Fuck!
Since Chris Boyd in late 09. Alfredo Morelos hits 30 for the season, 10 have come against Kilmarnock. Well, I tell you what.
Fucking boom now!
Brilliant finish from Morelos. Rangers' second half have been
That's everyone! Fucking tell them! Yes!
their top scorer this season. This is pressure. Brophy finds the back of the net. Get your passport circle.
YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And it's not going to be as positive as the past 5-6 have been. It's a bit of doom and gloom today. It's a disappointing end to the season, which I'm sure everyone wanted to keep this run extending and be the first Rangers team in, is it ever, or in X amount of years to win all the games post-split. But I've ended it in a defeat. There was 5 changes to today's lineup. You had back to the 4-3-3 formation is what we went to, which we played earlier on in the season. Gers out wide with Kent, Morelos through the middle, and then you had Halliday, Kamara and Jack sitting in that midfield with Tav injured, Katic away, Arfield away. Obviously Arfield and Katic have been allowed to go away and rest because they won't be getting much rest during the summer break, obviously with their international duties. So right away, 5 changes from the old firm, you're kind of going, alright, okay. But I personally thought that team was still strong enough to win the game, no problem at all. But we quickly seen as soon as that game started, there's no creativity. It was so poor without Tav and Arfield today. It really showed how much he missed them. Arfield playing in that pocket between the striker and the holding midfielders, it was missed so badly today. It was the same predictable patterns, left, right, trying to get it wide. There was no good crosses coming in from Tav. It was just frustrating to watch. I think Borna has went to sleep on that first Kilmarnock goal there. He's just allowed so much time. It was a good composed finish, to be fair. But it was pretty worrying watching the rest of that first half from there. As I said before, it was just the same patterns over and over again. We were struggling to get through. We had one chance where there was a bit of a mix-up, and then it came to Gers, who's volleyed it off the bar. I mean, good clean connection, but in my opinion, he's got to keep that down. But yeah, Gers today, he's deadwood in my opinion. I know some people like him for his work rate, but I think that's all he offers. He's not a good enough player to be taking us forward to win the league next season, in my opinion. I would be trying to get rid of him. At the worst case scenario, have him as a squad player, but he's definitely nowhere near a starting 11 player for me. Halliday as well, love him. Love obviously that he's the Rangers fan and all that story with it, but today, Arfield and of course Davis as well was missing. That was such a big difference there today. The difference of quality between Arfield, Davis, and then having Andy Halliday in there today. There was just none of the three were willing to run forward, be that Kamara, Jack, Halliday. None of the three were willing to run forward, and if they didn't have good enough quality when going forward to help create something in the final third. So it was just really poor in that sense today, going on to that final third. But there was Foying made a good few saves. There was a mix-up as well. One that Brophy had a chance where he could have, if he just put it left of Foying, but made a good save with his knee after a mix-up. A good few penalty shouts in this game. There was one, but Broadfoot's pulled Goldston's jersey, which they're saying no foul, and it come up BT Sport referee, what the fuck this thing is, saying nah, no foul. And then later on in the game, Borna's little tug it's enough for a pen. It is really soft, but BT Sport Pen says, ref, what is the difference between the two? How can you give a penalty for one and not a penalty for the other? In my opinion, the rules are the rules. They would both be soft, but there's a tug on a jersey, so it's 2 penalties in my opinion, 100% all day. But no complaints with the ref giving the penalty against Bournemouth. It's just consistency. We should have had a penalty 100%. Even Chris Sutton was agreeing with that fact, so that is when you know. Alfie, today, he done good. He done what Alfredo does. He annoyed defenders. He was backing in. His goal was a great strike. Good. He's good on both feet. Hits it with power. 30 goals for the year, which is outstanding considering the amount of games he's missed through suspensions. But yeah, Alan McCoist, by the way, has he sold his soul to the media or what? Rangers legend icon this, and he talks as if he fucking hates Rangers. He honestly does. At the end there, he's like almost in tears of joy for Kilmarnock. You know, I'm so happy for Kilmarnock. When any normal fan, you're raging, disappointed. But yeah, I think this new formation we've had previous to this game, with Arfield playing in behind the striker, it's like a 4-5-1 kind of formation, needs to be what we start with next season, and we desperately need cover for Arfield in this transfer window. We need another player that can play off the striker, that will link midfield to front without playing that 4-3-3 formation. Because what we've done before this, like the Old Firm game, like the previous 4 or 5 before it, where we went undefeated, was great to see. And of course, I'd have loved to have seen that run extend today, which has not happened. But anyway, you had the Killie fans all celebrating and going mental because they've qualified for Europe, which means Aberdeen now, I believe, need to rely on Celtic to win the cup final, which in all honesty is probably going to happen anyway because everyone lies down to them except us. It's a disappointing end to the season, but I think we've found the formation that works. Is the one good thing to see is when Tav and Arfield and Davis, a fit Stephen Davis, come back for next season. I'm very, very much so looking forward to that next season, and I do believe that 55 will come next year. I'm very, very positive about that. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I do have a new series. Oh, the webcam kind of froze there. I do have a new series in mind, which will be coming out soon, middle of next week. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you are new. And I also want to say thank you very, very much for all the support I've had in that Old Firm game just gone there. I received about 25 subs, which is insane for my channel. Lots of likes, lots of views, lots of positive words about it. Thank you guys so much for that. But anyway, if you are still here, thank you very much for sticking around again. We'll catch you in the next video.